Fourth grade teachers in the Eau Claire School District say children's books are a great way to get students thinking about equity and gender identity. Abby Oleson is a teacher at Lakeshore Elementary.
What we've found is that finding the really good stories, whether it's because it has a really strong story arc, it's captivating, that the messages that you're hoping to get through to the students, the conversations, the difficult topics, just happen naturally because it's a good story.
Oleson says these days teachers have plenty of options.
Instead of having the problem of not having enough books to talk about certain topics, it's almost a problem of I have too many books. And in fact, I've joked with my colleagues that I feel like I'm hoarding books because there's just so many at this point.
Parents across the state have been expressing concern over these types of classroom lessons, which is why Oleson recommends the book Red, to introduce children to the idea of gender identity in a more covert way. Red is the story about a blue crayon who has been mislabeled as red.
It's very safe to read, no matter your comfort in talking about equity and identity, because the characters in the book are crayons.
Oleson was sharing her teaching strategies at a virtual conference hosted by a University of Wisconsin think tank in October. She explained how picture books like Red are only an entry point. The school is trying to incorporate equity and gender identity into all its subjects.
We're on the journey in the process right now of centering our curriculum basically around thematic units that center around the student's identity, understanding race, understanding community, understanding how to use voices, their own voices.
The state of Wisconsin has not evaluated student achievement since the 2018-2019 school year because of COVID. During that school year, it found that less than half the students at Lakeshore Elementary, where Oleson teaches, are proficient in reading and math. Fourth graders reading picture books about transgender crayons doesn't seem to be helping. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Bill Osmolsky.